$5 and win $200 in free bets instantly. Download the app now. Sign up with the code Patrick. New customers, you can bet $5 on the NBA, get $200 in free bets instantly. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. Make sure you use the code Patrick. Fritzy?
21 plus in most eligible states, but age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario and Ohio. Bonus issued as free bets. Opt-in required. Eligibility, wagering, and deposit restrictions apply. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/basketball terms. See draftkings.com/sportsbook for details and state-specific responsible gambling resources. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Subscription required.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 90% cheaper? And you can get it online? Just go to 4hims.com/joy. At Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the biggest brands at 90% off. That's right, get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but 90% cheaper. It's the same medication you get from your doctor, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/joy. That's 4hims.com/joy for your free online visit. FORHIMS.com/JOY.
Are you working way too hard for way too little? There's never been a better time to consider a career in IT. You could enjoy a recession-resistant career in a rewarding field with plenty of growth opportunities and often flexible work environments. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. You could start your new career in months, not years. Take classes online or on campus, and financial aid is available to qualified students, including the GI Bill. Now is the time. mycomputercareer.edu.
Hey, this is Lincoln Kennedy, three-time Pro Bowler. Here's what's trending on the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by DraftKings Sportsbook.
Whenever we compare NFL legends, we take a lot into account, but Pro Bowl selection is starting to become irrelevant. Take Tyler Huntley as an example. The QB was named to the Pro Bowl as an alternate. He threw 2 touchdown passes this season. It's hard to criticize any player who's managed to stay relevant for an extended period of time, but when we start to compare players, the recent history of the Pro Bowl is evidence it's time to stop using the nomination. I'm Dan Patrick.
DraftKings Sportsbook is an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app today and use code SPORTS for a special offer when you sign up. That's code SPORTS. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Now, your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Bank. That's bank. Enter it now.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, this magician. He gets his job on a cruise ship. So he's working this cruise ship, and he does his act every night. In the front row is the captain of the ship with a parrot on her shoulder. So every night he does his act. Well, by the third night, the parrot starts figuring out his magician's act. So he starts heckling the magician, and it's in his sleeve. It's under his hat. His assistant had that. So that night, they hit an iceberg, and the ship goes down. The magician wakes up floating on a piece of driftwood, and the parrot is sitting on the end of the driftwood, and they stare at each other for 2 days and don't say a word. They just look at each other all mad. Finally, the bird goes, "I give. Where's the boat?"
Fox Sports 1260.
Okay. A little more Usher that I'm not aware of.
You're romantic with your lady? Slow dance a little bit?
I don't need music. Yeah. You know, I found I'm slow dancing with my wife after dinner. You know, we're empty nesters.
In the kitchen?
Yes. Yeah.
That's so nice.
I dim the lights and I put music. And my daughter was a buzzkill. She was there last night. We're like, we usually dance. She goes, you can dance. I go, no. Kind of ruined the moment there. Yeah, Paul.
You're Barry Whiter.
Whoa. Well, who was it in Boca? What was his name? Tim in Boca. Tim sounded really, really white. If you're Tim in Boca, and he was calling me that we were the whitest guys or the whitest show or something, because we didn't know about it. He's the one that spurred on Usher here today. Right, Maura? Tim in Boca?
Hey, that's between you and Tim. I disagreed. I was like, I know far whiter.
Oh, than us? Thank you. That's one of the nicest things you've ever said, Marvin. Yes, Paul.
Do you remember the first couple days when all 4 kids were out of the house? They were either out of college or in college, and there's nothing to clean up. There's no one to yell to get up.
It's really, really quiet. You don't realize how quiet a house can get when you got 4 kids and they're not in the house any longer. And I just was like, we gotta talk. What do you, hi, what do you know? How was your day? And I will say this, if you're an empty nester, you know this feeling. One of the first things you talk about in the morning is, what are we having for dinner? That's the big thing.
That's the plan?
Yeah, like, hi, what are we having for dinner? Oh, I don't know. I'm open to anything. Yeah, Paul.
What do you do when your wife's heard every story you got? You got just no more. I told my wife the story the other day about some grade school friend. She goes, oh, yeah, Tim in Glenwood? And I go, oh, I told you that? She goes, yeah. And I'm just about out.
Yeah. Sometimes you're working on new material there.
You just make up stories.
Yeah, just make it up. Yes, Mark.
I do like the slow dancing. You know what? Something new. Get your daughter. Come on, move.
Yeah. No, but she was there, and it was great to see her. But, you just dim the lights, put on some music, and good to go. Huh? Yeah. Now I'm going to do the dishes, baby. And then we might watch some Dateline.
This song is awesome, by the way.
Who is this?
Is that Peebo?
Here, Princey just break the mood there, by the way.
Yeah.
We had once
No. Yeah.
much better. This time we'll never end. That song is so good.
Okay. Yeah, Mark.
Should I do a Fritzy playlist, or will you guys just not show up to work?
No.